Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Now, before I get started, you'll have to forgive me for looking absolutely tired. I'm so shattered and I'll tell you why. I spoke to you in yesterday's video about the editing room and the changes I'm making up there, and today was sort of day one of preparation. So it involved me taking down a lot of equipment. I took down the microphone, I took some legs off some of the desking, and I packed away what must have been something like 15 to 20 hard drives. Oh my goodness, so much cabling, and I didn't even know I had that many hard drives. Not all of them were attached, some were like clone backups, etc. But lots of external hard drives, some of which I haven't used for a long time. So when I set all the equipment back up, it'll be a nice sort of spring cleaning exercise as well, because I'll only be reattaching what I'm really going to use. I think over the years I've done so many backups because I'm so paranoid about losing data that I've just got excessive amounts of backups. So it's a good thing that I'm doing this change in the editing room anyway, and it's going to be a massive transformation. So if I slur my speech, if I don't construct sentences properly, it's just because I'm extremely tired and it's only 7:45 p.m. So anyway, I want to talk to you about something I'm very, very passionate about, and that is fitness trackers. I've used the likes of the Jawbone Up, the Nike Fuel Band, the Fitbit Ultra, which was a little clip-on device, and then the one I'm using at the moment is this one here, the Fitbit Flex, which has remained on my wrist for probably over a year now. It's actually one of my favourite Fitbit, there you go, I can't construct my sentences already. It's actually one of my favourite fitness trackers, and it just gives you nice feedback. It's got little LEDs that come on to show your progress, and it also has a companion app. And I wanted to talk to you about some of the fitness bands that have been announced at Mobile World Congress, and there are some really good ones, and I'm just referring to some notes here. There was the Huawei TalkBand B1, and that looks really interesting. It's got a 1.4 inch OLED display, which gives you feedback such as the number of steps, calories burnt, etc. And it also has incorporated headset dual mics, so you can actually take calls on it. Not sure if you can initiate calls, but you can certainly answer calls on this one. It's also water resistant, Bluetooth 4, NFC, and it looks really good. 7 hours of talk time apparently. So I'm assuming you can probably initiate the phone call on your smartphone and then continue the phone call on the TalkBand. So that one really interests me, and I shall try and get hold of one of those into the studio to test. There's also, of course, the Samsung Gear Fit, which I talked to you a little bit about in a previous video. That's also got an AMOLED display, but this one's 1.84 inches, so a little bit bigger than the TalkBand. Water and dust resistant, a battery that will last up to 5 days with low use. That's unbelievable. And you can also get changeable straps, and they come in black, orange and mocha grey. And I think Samsung also mentioned there'd be some designer straps as well. Now this one has also got SMS, calls, emails and apps, and also a heart rate tracker in addition to the pedometer. So it looks really nice, and I'll definitely be trying to get hold of one of those. The only downside with the Samsung Gear Fit is that you have to have a Samsung device to use it with. And with all the smartphones that were announced at Mobile World Congress, I wasn't necessarily going to get the Samsung Galaxy S5 in straight away, purely because I'm going to wait for a review product for that one. I was going to get the Sony Xperia Z2 in as sort of my purchase into the business. But I might try and get the Galaxy S5 in a little bit sooner, just so that I can cover the Gear Fit for you as well. And then there's also the LG LifeBand Touch. This was actually unveiled at CES, but they showed it off a little bit more at Mobile World Congress. It's got an OLED display. It gives you time, music control, an alert if you've missed a text or an incoming call. And it also links up to their fitness app as well, so it registers things like speed, number of steps, projected pace, calories burnt, etc. So all the feedback you need to see how active you're being. Not a big interest to me, but still interesting. If I can get hold of one, I'll review that as well. And then of course there is the Sony Smart Band. Again, It was one of the devices that was unveiled at CES. It's got loads of different colours and loads of different styles. It's got a little Bluetooth enabled sort of bit that you put into the back of the wristband, a bit like this one. You know, this has got a little tiny sort of dongle bit that you take out to charge. And it also tracks the range of activities you're doing, including sleep. This one does sleep as well. Photos you've shared, music, and also what you've been up to on social networking. So lots of different sort of aspects built into the Sony one. So very, very interested to actually have a look at that one. I think that'd be really good. I don't think there was any mention that it's only for Sony devices. So I think that the application, the companion app, will actually work on all Android devices. I'm just hoping that some of these manufacturers that are launching the fitness trackers actually don't keep them to Android only, because as you know, I use an iPhone. Just opening, I don't know why I'm showing, you know I use an iPhone 5S as my daily sort of driver. So I'm hoping that a lot of these will work with iOS devices as well. I know the Samsung Gear Fit won't, but a lot of the other ones hopefully will. There's also one from Polar, and I forgot the name of it. Is it a Vivo Fit or is that the Garmin? There's a Polar one and a Garmin one. And both of those, again, great interest to me, because I really like seeing all of these statistics that you can track with wearable technology. So the favourite for me so far has to be the Huawei TalkBand B1 and the Samsung Gear Fit are the two sort of ones that interest me the most out of the ones I've talked about today. It's just a shame, as I say, that Samsung Gear Fit is designated to only work with Samsung devices. I think they're missing a trick there. So let me know in the comments section below if you're interested in wearable technology, if you're interested in fitness trackers as well, and if you use one currently and you're considering trying one of the new batch that are coming out this year. So that's it for this video. I'm going to actually have a bit of a relax now, because as I say, I'm absolutely shattered. We're on the weekend already. As you're watching this video, we're already sort of halfway through Saturday. So I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Thanks very much for watching. See you all again tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you'd like to watch another amazing video from me, please do click that top box. And if you want to subscribe to my geeky channel, click the red box on the bottom of your screen now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.